There comes a moment in parenting when the role you've mastered no longer fits the child in front of you. I'm Dr. Naomi, and this is From the Doctor's Chair, where clinical insight meets intentional living. We often prepare our children for growth. We celebrate their milestones, we mark their transitions. But what we don't talk about enough is how those same moments require us to grow too. Because parenting isn't static, it evolves. The way you parent a 4-year-old cannot be the way you parent a 17-year-old. And yet, so many of us try to hold on to what once worked. Because it feels familiar, because it feels safe, because it once made us feel needed. But growth changes the dynamic. Your child begins to think independently. They question more. They pull away, not out of rejection, but out of development. And if we are not careful, we can misinterpret that shift. We can see independence as distance. We can experience their growth as loss. We can tighten our grip right at the moment when we are being called to release. And that tension, that's where so many parent-child relationships begin to strain. Not because love is absent, but because transition is misunderstood. This is the quiet truth. Every new stage of your child's life requires a new version of you as a parent. Not a lesser version, a growing version. One that learns how to guide without controlling, to support without overstepping, to remain present without holding on too tightly. Because your role doesn't disappear, it transforms. From manager to mentor, from protector to partner in decision-making, from voice of authority to voice of wisdom. And that shift is not always easy. It asks you to trust what you've already poured into your child. It asks you to step back, even when every instinct says, step in. But this is where intentional parenting lives, not in holding on, but in knowing when to evolve. So if you are a parent who is learning how to grow while your child is growing too, here are 3 things I want you to remember. First, growth in your child will always require growth in you. Second, independence is not rejection. And third, your role is not ending, it is evolving. If this perspective supported you today, I invite you to share it with another parent and subscribe to my channel so we can continue this conversation here each Monday from the doctor's chair.